is my sleepy voice, and you are listening to Night Fictions, Episode 8, Bad News for You, Part 2. You take another lick of your ice cream and look out along the pier. She should be here by now. Her ice cream slowly melts over your hand. You're at the agreed meeting location, this small oak bench right at the end of the pier. You see a woman jogging towards you. She's dressed in expensive-looking running gear with her hair tied back. She smiles at you as she approaches. This must be her.
Hey, thanks for waiting. I got here as quickly as I could. Do you mind if I stretch while we do this?
She doesn't wait for an answer and puts one foot up on the bench, then raises her arms.
Okay, Bumpy. It's Bumpy, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, I bought you an ice cream, but,
You hold up your hand. She looks vaguely disgusted.
No thanks. Don't touch the stuff.
Okay, well, I'd like to start by talking about the letter you sent me. I was particularly interested in what you were saying about having seen the hunter as a child. Would you mind going into that?
I mean, I think I saw him. I was very little, though.
Right, so, what happened?
Well, sorry. I really haven't been stretching enough lately. Anyway, I was with my brother. Our grandma used to look after us quite often. She'd always have a nap in the afternoon. So we'd wait until she was asleep and sneak off to explore the little bays down here.
She gestures along the coast.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So, you saw him down here somewhere?
So, there was this one little bay that was quite hard to get down to. There is a path, though, if you know where to look.
A secret beach?
She looks up, smiling.
That's what we used to call it. So, we were walking down the path and we could see that there was a small rowing boat moored up at one end of the beach. We couldn't see anyone around, so we ran over to have a look. The only thing inside the boat was a bundle of cloth under one of the seats. Well, my curiosity got the better of me. I know I shouldn't have, but I reached in and picked it up. I didn't even have time to open it before I heard a cough.
And it was him?
She looks slightly annoyed that you've spoiled the big reveal.
Yeah, it was him. The hunter, you know, from the dreams and stories and stuff. He was dressed in a long leather coat and had some sort of navy hat on his head, like an admiral or something. But it looked old and tattered. He had a big bushy beard. He stood with his arms folded, staring at us. I was terrified.
I bet. What did you do?
I said I was sorry and that I wasn't going to steal anything. He seemed to think for a moment, then pointed straight at me and said, "Don't fall in." Then he just got on his boat and pushed himself out into the water. We watched as he rowed away around the headland. Without speaking to each other, we just walked back up the cliff path and headed home. Grandma had woken up by this point and we weren't allowed out again for 2 weeks.
She smiles.
That's about it, really. I know it sounds silly, but I really felt like it was him, the hunter, you know? He seemed real to me. If it was him. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to get going now. Do you have everything you need?
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Bumpy.
You switch off the tape. Bumpy shakes your hand. There's a pause as you both notice that your hand is still covered in ice cream. It's awkward.
Well, good luck. Don't fall in.
She turns and runs off along the pier. You wipe the ice cream off your hand and begin heading home.
You're not sure, but the world seems phony. You gotta tape another testimony. Go home and have yourself a brew. Frustrated, feeling stunted. A good chance you're the one who's hunted. Stressed out and you don't know what to do. But there's a way to make you feel brand new. Pick up the phone and see who's calling. Just don't fall in.
You open the door to your office and step inside. It seems quiet. Maybe...
Hey! Where have you been?
Nope, he's still here.
Hey, Doug. I've just been out working. Another interview.
Oh, yeah? How did it go?
Yeah, good, I think. I feel like I'm closing in on something. I'm just not 100% sure what.
You'll work it out. Hey, can I get you a cup of tea?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Doug. That'd be nice.
He heads for the sink and picks up the kettle. You head over to the hunter section again and take out the small box. You write Bumpy on the new tape, then add it to the box, arranging the tapes like the dots on 2 dice. You sit down and begin to think about the interview. Doug brings you over a cup of tea and places it down on the desk. You take a sip distractedly.
God! Doug, what have you done?
The tea is the most disgusting thing you have ever tasted. Somehow Doug has got every single thing about it wrong. It's in a milk jug. It's the wrong color, consistency, temperature, strength, and smell. Also, something that looks like cereal is floating in it. Doug has a pleading look in his eyes.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to help, but I don't really know how to make tea. Could you teach me sometime?
Yes. Ugh. This is an abomination. I'll teach you right now, Doug. This can't happen again.
He grins.
Great! Let me just go and get a notebook. I need to write this down.
Oh, I've got one here, actually, Doug.
He's already halfway to his room. You pour the rest of the not tea down the sink and find the mug. You start to fill the kettle, then hear a familiar sound. You put down the kettle and walk over to his door, opening it without knocking. The cupboard is, once again, empty, except for the ringing phone.
What do you want now?
You pick up the receiver.
Hi.
Oh, hi, the actor who plays Doug. How are things? I think we got cut off last time.
Yeah, I haven't really got time, I'm afraid. Listen, there's been a bit of a change of plan. What I need you to do... Are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay, you might want to write this down.
You take a notebook from your pocket and ready a pencil.
Okay.
Okay, what I need you to do is gather up all the tapes you've made, all of them. Take them down to the harbor and throw them in the sea.
The silence fills the cupboard.
Sorry, what?
Throw them into the sea. Get rid of them in the sea. That bit's important. It's all important. It'll be bad for you if you don't, okay? Just, please, you need to get on with it.
No, this is months of work. I'm really getting somewhere with it now, I think. Why do you want me to throw them in the sea?
Just do it, okay? Sorry, but trust me, you really should. Time for a fresh start.
What do you mean, a fresh start?
I'll speak to you when it's done. Oh, and one more thing. You really shouldn't call this number.
You replace the receiver and walk out of Doug's room into the office. You look around at the library of tapes, all packed away in boxes or displayed on the various bookcases that line the walls. You can remember where you were when you made each one. A room of stories. Parts of people's lives, carefully gathered over months, slowly forming a map that shows the way to... what? The hunter? Who even is he? You're not completely sure that he even exists, at least not outside the stories that people tell about him. Has this all been for nothing?
Hey! Sorry about that. Right! Teach me tea!
You walk along the seafront, dragging a large suitcase behind you. You left Doug at the office a little over 30 minutes ago. He was on his 4th cup of tea, having finally understood how to make it. No need to rush back. Caffeinated Doug is a lot to deal with. Any Doug is a lot to deal with. Packing the tapes into the suitcase took a long time, and it's punishingly heavy. You could only just lift it onto the bus. But you're here now, staring out across the grey waves. It's choppy today. The breeze off the sea is strong. You open the zip on the top of the suitcase and reach in, picking out a tape at random. You see your handwriting on the case, Madeline, and immediately recall meeting her. A tiny flat in the middle of town, a good cup of coffee. She once heard about the hunter from a friend of hers who used to work at the harbour office. Allegedly, he came in to ask about mooring his boat by the seafront for a couple of days. When he heard the price, things turned nasty. A knife came out. The police were called. He left before they arrived, threatening to return later with his crew. They never saw him again. It seems like such a waste. So much work, so many connections, so much conversation. Why does he want me to throw them in the sea?
Why does he what?
You wish people would stop doing that. You spin around to see a girl dressed in quadruple denim. Jeans, jacket, waistcoat, and hat. You can't tell if she looks cool or ridiculous. You suppose that you're too old to be capable of understanding fashion. She smiles at you awkwardly and holds out her hand.
It is you! I thought so, but then I thought I might have got it wrong, but it's you?
You've never met this girl before in your life.
I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Have we met?
Oh no, I'm Jen, by the way.
She's been holding her hand out for a while now. You shake it, out of politeness.
Hi, Jen. So, who do you think I am?
She looks puzzled.
You know. Doug and you. You're you.
A strange feeling comes over you. It's a mixture of pride and panic. Doug and you?
Yeah, on TV. Oh no, have I got it wrong? But it's you. It must be you. Anyway, I don't want to bother you, but could you sign my jacket? It's silly, but I'm kind of collecting.
She turns around to show you the back of her jacket, which is covered in signatures of what you suppose are famous people. Jen hands you a pen. You take it and hover over a blank space on her left shoulder. You write, "You," in bold capitals, then hand her back the pen.
Oh, thanks. It was so good to meet you. Don't fall in.
She runs off up the street, disappearing out of sight around the corner. You look down at the suitcase of tapes at your feet, take a deep breath, and make the decision to not throw them in the sea. Doug does not have the authority to ask you to do that.
I don't care if it is for my so-called own good.
Yeah, you're not even sure he works for the same company as you. Screw Doug. You set off towards the office, dragging the heavy suitcase behind you. You open the door to your office. Doug is slumped over the desk, snoring loudly. Several empty mugs are strewn across the floor around him. As you approach, he wakes up with a start. He rubs his eyes, then looks past you to the suitcase, and his expression immediately changes to one of terror.
Oh, shit!
Before you can speak, he turns and runs over to the cupboard, almost wrenching the door off its hinges before rushing inside and slamming it behind him. You run over, open the door, and pick up the phone.
Right, the actor who plays Doug. Guess what? I went against the script. I had some notes. I took my suitcase of tapes across town. Then I thought, you know what? Fuck this. I turned around and I came back.
Oh, wait. So, you haven't done it?
No, I haven't done it. Why do you even want me to do it? Who are you? Why are you calling me? Why do you live in my cupboard?
Then I'm so sorry. But it does mean, well, it means it's bad news for you.
Oh, piss off.
You give the phone a kick for good measure and storm out of the cupboard back into the office. You don't want to be here now. Doug will be back in a minute. You grab your coat from the stand and stride out of the front door, directly into the air. You're hundreds of meters above the ground, over the sea. On one side, you see the lights of the town spread out far below you. For a split second, you seem to hang in the air until your brain catches up. Then you're plummeting towards the rolling waves. It's true what they say, you think, as the water rushes up to meet you. Time slows down when you're about to have an accident. Did the actor who plays Doug do this? This is going to hurt. The water's getting a lot closer now. Oh no. Wait. This should be over by now. How are you still falling? The phone receiver drops from above, suspended by its cord hanging in the air next to you. You reach over to grab it and put it to your ear.
Hello?
What's happening? Where did they put you?
The actor who plays Doug. Help, please. I'm falling to my death.
Look, if there was another way, I would tell you. I'm rooting for you. You have to understand that.
How do I make it stop? How do I make it stop?
Change your mind about the tapes. They'll forgive you. It's just me they'll punish.
What? Who's they? You promised me an explanation.
I know, I'm sorry. I thought I knew how.
We can still figure it out. We can figure it out. Just stop me falling.
Say it. Say you've changed your mind.
I've changed my mind.
You're standing by the harbour railing, staring out across the grey waves. The suitcase full of tapes lies on the ground next to you. You look up and down the seafront. You can't see anyone else around.
I don't hear any more rushing wind.
Yeah, I'm on solid ground. Thanks, the actor who plays Doug.
Good. Guess you want that explanation now, huh?
Would be nice.
Maybe the reason I keep putting it off is because I don't think it's a very good one. It isn't satisfying. It isn't going to bring you comfort or give you direction. Honestly, I barely understand it myself.
You strain to hear him.
I'm just an actor. You remember when we got cut off the other day? I said not to call the number. I don't know how, but you found me when you did that.
You're breaking up.
Up to that
I can
point,
barely hear you.
They didn't know I was here, outside of Doug. You know,
Sorry, say that again?
I had the script, but I thought there were places we could just be loose with it.
Loose with what?
Get you into the position of power.
What? Sorry? No, the actor who plays Doug?
I never know my place.
Can you say that again? Hello?
The line is dead. No dial tone. No more actor who plays Doug. You realize the phone is still pressed to your ear. You let go of it. It rolls off your chest, hits the deck, breaking into pieces by your feet. You unzip the suitcase and take out a box of tapes, holding it over the railing with a tear in your eye. You open your hands, and the box falls, splashing into the sea and disappearing out of sight beneath the waves. You take a breath, reach down and lift the heavy suitcase up to the top of the railing. A brief pause, then you push it over the edge. The rest of your work vanishes without a trace. It's raining as you despondently march back towards your office and stop at the building entrance. Typical. The door is wide open. He doesn't think. Who knows how long it's been open? He's probably not even in.
Mind your back, mate.
The person carrying a large studio light doesn't wait and barges past you through the door.
Hey, I live here. Where are you going?
He continues to walk inside. You follow. You barely recognize it. Bundles of cables stretch along the length of the hallway and into the office. Another large studio light on a stand points through the door. Now you're inside, you can see that the whole building is a hive of activity. People are everywhere, running more cables, checking lights and shouting instructions to each other. You walk down the hallway and poke your head around the door to the office. He's here. The man you saw on the screens at the TV shop. The actor who plays you. He's sitting at your desk, in your chair. Someone is touching up his makeup. Doug is here too. He seems to be rehearsing his lines.
How are you doing? How are you doing? So how are you doing? How are you doing?
An immaculately dressed woman who appears to be the director, based on the word director written across the back of her jacket, strides around the room, holding a clipboard. She checks a couple of the cameras, then walks across to your desk and speaks to the man who is, but isn't, you. She points to a few things on the clipboard. He nods, engrossed in what she's saying.
Can someone tell me what the hell is going on?
Everyone looks around at you. Not a shred of recognition in anyone's eyes, even Doug's. The actor who plays you frowns slightly, then a smug smile crosses his face. He sits back in his chair and folds his arms. The director looks furious and strides over to you.
What's he doing here?
She clicks her fingers.
Security! Get him out of here! He can't be here!
2 large slabs of security guard walk over and grab you by the shoulders.
You can't do this! I live here!
Not anymore, sweetheart. Get him out of here.
The actor who plays Doug! Are you in there? The actor who plays Doug!
They push you towards the door. Doug's face is all shock and confusion. The actor who plays you continues to stare at you, smiling. The security slabs march you down the corridor and throw you out into the street. You hear the door slam behind you as your face hits the wet concrete. You collect yourself. You've been walking for about 20 minutes, head down, paying no attention to where you were going. You don't recognize this neighborhood, but it seems safe enough. Just down the street, you can see a seemingly listed building, drenched tastefully in neon that bleeds from a sign hanging just above the door. It reads, "Bluest Skies." I need a drink. You push through the entrance and enter the pub, lithely stepping around the patrons who are in various states of inebriation. You walk up to the bar. A red-nosed giant of a man stands cleaning a glass. He eyes you suspiciously.
You here for the band?
No, just a drink, please. Whiskey. He continues to stare at you.
Shame. They need all the fans they can get. I think you'd like them.
Okay. You're basing that on what, exactly? He smiles, then points over to 2 people sitting at one end of the bar. You can't make out too much about them as they're dressed in elaborate homemade costumes, which obscure everything but their eyes. The number of fins and pincers suggest that they're supposed to be marine creatures, but not ones you've ever seen.
They're just over there. You should go talk to them. They're called Crustacean to Station.
He pours you a large glass of whiskey and sets it down on the bar in front of you.
It's on the house, mate. You look like you've had a hard day.
You take a sip. It tastes like petrol, but you don't care.
Yeah, I have. Thanks.
I don't really know what I'm going to do, to be honest. See, there's this guy. The barman holds up his hand, then gestures over to the band.
It's nothing personal, but I don't care. Talk to them.
Okay. Well, thanks for the drink. This place is weird, but it might be good to talk to someone about everything. You walk over to the 2 junk shop lobsters and place your drink down on the bar.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt, but that guy...
You gesture at the barman.
...said I should come and speak to you.
It's hard to tell, but you think there is a sympathetic look in their eyes.
Yes, of course. This must be so difficult for you. It always is. For the ones who get left behind. I expect you're wondering what you should do now.
Yeah, exactly. But what do you mean left behind?
You can't stop it. You're just going to have to start coming to terms with it, I'm afraid. His smiling face. Anyway, we need to get started. It was nice to meet you. You should stick around and watch.
She looks at the glass of whiskey in front of you, then back.
Don't fall in.
They both stand up. Lobster 1 bends awkwardly towards you so that one of his cardboard pincers taps you gently on the shoulder. They walk over to a small stage in one corner of the room. Lobster 1 sits down at an electric piano, struggling slightly to make his many legs fit around the stool. Lobster 2 stands at the other end of the stage, with a microphone taped to her claw. You down the rest of your drink. It burns your throat and you cough violently. When you look up, another full glass sits on the table in front of you. You gulp this one down, spluttering. It's horrible. Another appears. The band starts to play.
Alright, I'll give you a twirl, blurring your vision. I'll wait to unfurl, cut up in felted ribbons, dreamer, pearlescence, under the ocean. In the present tense,
this is your home. All of the weary windows are closed. This is your way over the shadow plains, come what may.
My, what a fuss. Out past the meadows, I'd say there's a rush, falling between the seasons. Let's go through the night. Could it be frightful? Said no, though it might.
This is your home. All of the weary windows are closed. This is your way over the shadow plains, come what may.
Spinning out all together, we're very loosely together. Others have floated away, turn you might not want to see. Spinning out all together, we're very loosely together. Others have floated away, turn you might not want to see.
Thank you for listening to Night Fictions Episode 8, Bad News for You, Part 2. Night Fictions is created by Lee Abecasis, Joe Urwin, and Andrew Wieldon-Dennis. Music and composition by Lee Abecasis, with Chloe Packer as Bumpy, Tavion Sussex as Doug and the actor who plays Doug, Min Ton as Jen, Lee Abecasis as Musician 1, Elea Petit as Musician 2, and Andrew Wieldon-Dennis as the visitor, the narrator, and the barman.